What up? It's K.Honesty, and I'm about to review Baddies East on Zeus Network, episode 9. So if you haven't seen the 9th episode of Baddies East on Zeus Network, turn this video off right now. Go watch the episode. Come back and watch this video. Sorry I was making that face, because I just went like 5 minutes thinking I was recording, and I wasn't. Anyway, like this video, subscribe to my channel. It's a simple and free way to support my channel. It literally takes less than 4 seconds to do. So if you're spending time, 4 seconds, watching this video, you can definitely hit the like button and the subscribe button, because I don't only review baddies, I review other shows as well. I got 6 more to do after this, so 5 more to do after this, so wish me luck. I'm not a public speaker, so I will tend to fumble my words. You're going to hear so, like, it is what it is. I might stop to regain my thoughts. I'm definitely going to be looking at my notes that I take throughout the show. And, anything I say, my opinion, it does not reflect anyone or anything associated with the show. These are my thoughts and expressions and how I feel. No one's paying me to be biased towards, against, none of that. And comment below what you would grade this episode, what you thought of this episode, what I talked about, if I forgot anything, if I was off on anything, all that stuff, comment below. Sorry I talk a little fast sometimes. I like to grade the episodes before and after my reviews. I'm going to grade this episode of Baddies East. I'm going to give it a B+ because of Bobby Smurda. Bobby Smurda made this episode a little lit. I'm going to give it a B+ because of Bobby Smurda. I keep looking at this recording, because I could have swore I was recording the first time, but I keep looking at this recording, John. Like, if it cut off, I'm going to be pissed. But B+ because of Bobby Smurda. Did I forget to say anything? Yeah, I don't think so. Last chance, if you haven't seen episode 9 of Baddies East on Zeus Network, turn this video off right now, because I'm about to spoil the entire episode. Cool? Let me get a sip of coffee before I start. Whew. I love this mug. It keeps everything nice and hot. Alright. Okay, so the episode reconvenes from what happened last episode. Biggie and Rolly going back. I always do this. Whatever. Biggie and Rolly going back and forth. And they fight one more time. And Rolly kicks Biggie in the stomach. She's like, ate that. So then we get this Skies in her confessional saying, like, I understand this because we seen this with Real Housewives of Potomac. No, not even Real Housewives of Potomac. Ultimate Girls Trip, where Giselle felt like she didn't like the way that the Miami girls were speaking Spanish and stuff. So Sky says in her confessional, like, she feels like it's disrespectful and makes people uncomfortable when Biggie speaks Spanish, which I understand. But also, if she feel like she want to come on this show and be the first to represent her culture or represent Spanish-speaking women or whatever, who are you to stop her? Like you said in your confessional, Sky, that you Haitian and Trinidadian. Okay, you might not want to express that the way Biggie wants to express that she's Dominican. You can't stop her from expressing who she want to be. She want to speak Spanish. She's speaking for a certain amount of demographic that watches this show. So y'all can't really get mad at that. And people like her for a reason. So then T walks in. Hi, I'm T. Hi, I'm T. Hi. I ain't gonna hold you. Like I said from the beginning of this season, I feel like T is annoying. T is annoying to me. I already said that T is annoying. She gets on my damn nerves. And I was kind of on, I ain't even gonna say kind of. I was on Scotty's side at first. When she was getting into it with T, I was like, I understand where Scotty coming from. She is annoying. She do too much, da-da-da. But then when Scotty pulled that weak ass shit at the racetrack, trying to run up on her while she got security covering or whatever, it's like, you didn't do your big one. No. So I was like, okay, Scotty, weak sauce now. But still, I feel like they did do T wrong at the racetrack. I do feel like they did her wrong. But at the same time, she's still annoying to me. I ain't gonna stop just because what they did don't make me like her more now. But I did find it funny because I felt like they was wrong for what they did. Like, she was staring. Okay, big whoop. She said she was sick, whatever. So then she comes in. She says in her confession, like, since everybody was so upset that I was sick yesterday, I'm gonna come in today like, hi, I'm T. Hi. So I thought that was funny. I was like, okay, yeah. Even Mariah Lynn in her confession was like, she came in like, hi, Barbie. So I did think that was funny. I was like, yeah. So Rolly was like, she was like, where was this energy yesterday, T? And T was like, I was sick and everyone knew that. And E.T. was like, it was that crack. And T was like, it's your mama. Rolly was like, you coming to start with me today? T was like, you coming to start with me? So it was just like a back and forth. And then somehow Rolly and Biggie start going back and forth. And this is what irritated me. So last episode when Biggie first came in, they was talking about some Bigo Bigo or FaceTime conversation that was happening or something like that. And Biggie tried to get Scotty to confirm something, and Scotty was basically dick riding Rolly, saying like something about a phone call. I don't know. And then this episode, Biggie was saying she got some type of endorsement with a backpack company or something like that. And Rolly was like, Natalie works with them and they never heard of you. She never heard of you, whatever. So Biggie trying to ask Natalie, like, Natalie, didn't we talk with the CEO? Natalie's trying to ignore. So it's just like everybody trying to, and then like you and Natalie is so fake. Like you've been texting Biggie this whole time. Now you want to act like you against her and shit. But we all know Natalie's fake. So it was just like I said, everybody came in there. I feel like one half was just beefing with Biggie because the other half was. It was a whole dick riding situation. Because when she came in, the energy was like down. Ain't nobody have no reason to not give her good energy when she came in because wasn't nobody getting into it at the time when she came in. They was just still talking about T. I don't care because I fuck with Biggie and I feel like they give her a hard time for no reason. So as Rolly and Biggie going back and forth, nobody notices E.T. done wrapped her hair up and she walking around to get to T. So her and T start fighting. I ain't gonna lie, E.T. took that one from me. I'm just keeping it a buck. I feel like E.T. took that one from me from what I saw. And I watched that Jones twice. I always watch it twice. I watch it once just to watch it, and then I watch it the second time to take my notes. So this one, Natalie announces like, look, I'm taking the girls that been with me to the old house. Her, Rolly, Scotty, Mariah Lynn, and now E.T. apparently. And I'm just like, you taking the girls, most of them girls you taking with you are in the drama. Scotty, E.T., Rolly. You talking about you moving? No, you're not moving the drama. I would rather be at the lit house with Sky and Camilla and them. Like, what? Yes, keep me there with them. Leave these weird ass bitches. Y'all, yeah, Natalie, take them with you. You weird as shit too. So yeah, bye. I would rather be at the house with Sky, Camilla, Taseki, and all them. Still mad Saya left, but dang, I should have brought my robe. I'm cold. I'm starting to shake in my voice. It's blowing me. So now we get these back and forth scenes between everybody at the house with Biggie and then everybody on the Sprinter with Rolly. So, of course, everybody on the Sprinter, dick riding Rolly. Mariah Lynn a little harder than most. I don't know why. They like, you had her like this. And then back at the house, everybody telling Biggie ass she need to get a tetanus shot because Rolly bit her ass on her arm. And that shit did look nasty. I was just like, she bit her ass hard as hell. So then we get this scene in the Sprinter where they talking about the whole situation of why Rolly and Biggie supposed to be. They never really get to the root of it. We never really find out because so many people talking at once and all this stuff going on. So they talking about how Rolly and Biggie got into it in the first place. Now all of a sudden Natalie wants to pull up some screenshots talking about, well, let's get to it because this is the screenshots. And I'm just like, why wouldn't you pull up the shit when Biggie was right there getting into it, Rolly asking what was the whole beef? You had the proof. Why didn't you pull it up? So we could have been like, okay, Biggie, you know what you did then. But you didn't do that. Even on the Sprinter, she didn't show it. She was like, let's pull up these screenshots and then don't show shit. I was just like, what are we doing here? And of course, you got Rolly being racist as fucking again in her confessional, mocking Biggie's race. I mean, not race. Mocking her native language, her like. Do you not understand a demographic? I think I just said that. A demographic of the show watches this. A demographic of people like Biggie watch this show. And to see you on here mocking them and shit, they gonna look at you like, oh, you wild ass bitch. Which you are. So it's just like. And like I always say, I got Spanish family members, so I don't play that shit. Like, don't fuck with people like that. Like, why even mock her language like that? That's so fucked up on so many levels. But you don't want nobody to call your ass a big black monkey or something like that. Then you'll be ready to go to war. So then they in the Sprinter talking about how weird it was that T walked in and all that. And Natalie talking about something. She came in like the host, like, hi guys. Like, bitch, take this ass whooping. And this is like, I thought, but you was just in the last episode telling T, like, I fuck with you. I know they don't fuck with you. It's Natalie just so fake, bruh. Everybody gonna be coming for Natalie Top. Excuse me. Everybody gonna be coming for Natalie Top in that reunion. And I'm here for it this season. Because most seasons I be like, oh, y'all coming for Natalie for some weak shit, for some dumb shit that don't even be that serious. I mean, this stuff not that serious, but it's just like you throwing shade, but you acting like you their friend, Biggie and T. So it's just like, Rolly claimed she wasn't even thinking about T in the moment when she was getting to a Biggie. She said she was done with the whole situation with T. Are you just saying it because now you into it with Biggie, so you ain't worried about T no more? Or you just, or were you going to be with T? Or were you going to be done with T if Biggie hadn't came in the house? Like, if Biggie hadn't came in the house, the situation with T would have still been arising and stuff. Will you have let it go then? Or are you only letting it go now because now you got somebody else to get into it with? And I'm here for it because they the same size. Let them get their ones in. They the same size. They a perfect match. So at the house, T's like, well, all the girls are pretty, but come on, it's T. You know the vibes. Like, basically shading the damn house. Ain't nobody contested. So she basically just said, like, I'm shitting on you bitches. In the nicest way, I guess. But even Camilla says in her confession that she feel like people hating on T. And they even saying that to her. So it's like, why y'all don't say that to Rolly face? Because y'all know it's Rolly. She the one that said T look fuckable or something. She ain't gonna be able to lay that down. That shit was funny. It was just like, why would you say something like that if you ain't feel like it was true? Whoever said that he was fuckable? Whoever used that word? Oh yeah, when my J get to bleed, I got my scissors on standby. It is what it is. Yeah, so this scene kind of threw me off. Like I asked on the episode when Anna and Mac and DJ Sky got into it, I asked, is Anna black? I want to know. Because then in this scene, Biggie said something Spanish to Anna. They start laughing. Anna's like, I don't know how to feel about Biggie yet. She seems annoying, but I'm annoying too. We might get along, we might not, whatever. So then Biggie says nigga too. So I'm just like, is Biggie black? I like you, Biggie, but I don't like that. I'm like, is Biggie black? I don't know. Because, yes, I know Dominicans are dark. I dated a dark-skinned Dominican dude. I know they are dark. I know there are dark-skinned Dominicans. But if you are not of African descent, Dominican and African are not the same thing. So if you're not of African descent, you don't have no reason to be out here yelling nigga and stuff. But they just going to do what they're going to do. I mean, they're going to do what they're going to do. Cardi B out here, Jocelyn Hernandez, they all out here saying nigga. So they're going to do what they're going to do. But are we not going to say something about it? I'm going to say something about it. I don't feel they should be saying nigga if they're not of African descent. Even some Africans shouldn't even have the right to say that shit because some Africans look at African Americans as less than. Them uppity Africans. Y'all know. If you know, you know. So back at the house, all the girls, they asking Biggie, like, is she going to do this every day with Rolly? And I'm just like, she came in on good vibes, like, hey, queens. Why y'all asking her this? Ask Biggie this. Ask Rolly that. So Biggie was like, man, if she want to do this every day, we can do it. But she was like, but this season, I'm not playing. I'm going to press the issue. Or, we want to either press the issue or we can be friends to get money. So all the ladies leave. Saseki go up to Biggie like, I'm trying to match you. I feel like you came in here on good energy. She says in her confession like she feel like Biggie is a vibe. She just feel like everybody giving her a hard time because she seemed misunderstood. And I was like, I'm so happy that these two are making friends because I like both of them. So I was so happy they was making friends. Plus last season, Krishan kind of liked Biggie. So I was like, I'm glad that her sister likes Biggie too. Cause like nobody really has a reason to not like Biggie. They just jumping on the bandwagon for the way I feel. So I was like that Taseki. I like that Taseki didn't jump on the bandwagon and was against her like everybody else. That's one thing I will give Krishan credit for. Like on Baddies West, she wasn't quick to not fuck with Stunning Girl like everybody else. She wanted to get to know her and stuff. And Biggie. That's one thing I give Krishan credit for. So the Natalie and the other ones, they get to the other house. The house is very nice, I will admit. So Natalie was like, well, y'all know some of the other girls could not be over here with white furniture as Rolly pulls her wig out and sets on the goddamn couch. Like, what the fuck? What is this? What is this? You trying to shade the other girls while you got one of them right here pulling her busted ass wig on one of these nicely shaved Shampton couches. What's the word? You know how the couches. I was just like, come on. What are we doing here? I was just like, they trying to be funny. I was like, they trying to be funny. Scotty got her dog running around the house. You talking about, but some of these girls could white furniture. Like, come on. What are we doing here? So they basically sitting down talking about T and the fight with Rolly and Biggie and the fight with the kick that Rolly did, and the fight with E.T. and T. So the ladies, they go to 2 clubs this episode. Did they go to 2 clubs this episode? Yeah. They went to 2 clubs this episode. And like I said, this episode was, I gave it the high grade. I gave it because of Bobby Smurda. This nigga he lit everywhere he go. Like, everywhere I see him, he's lit. I'm saying about everywhere I see him, like I be seeing. But no, like I seen him on a lot of like events and stuff, like online. He been on Wild and Out turning up. He was on the virtual Wild and Out. He came in person. He just be lit. So the ladies, they pull up to Club Billionaires in Philly. T comes by herself, does like a little, she says in her confessional, she got paid for her walkthrough, honey. She said, I just got paid for my walkthrough, and she dips. Natalie felt the way about that in her confessional. She's like, girl, you're going to have to get along with us, or something she said. So, of course, Bobby Smurda, he come in their section to turn up with them. Kat from OG Bad Girls Club and from Baddies East, Baddies West. She comes to turn up with them. And then Natalie gives her cringe ass shout out to each and every cast member. It's just so cringe. It's weird. She throws shade at Taseki and calls her she throws, what she called her? Shit. What's the damn nigga name? Takashi. She calls her Takashi and Krishan's sister. I was just like, see, that's the shit I be talking about with Natalie. She just don't learn, bruh. Now, if Taseki come to your ass on the one-on-one and say that was disrespectful, you better show some acknowledgement and say and admit that you know it was. So, you know, Bobby, he performed this song, Bobby, bitch, making bodies flip. I don't play karate, bitch. I heard that song in a minute. I ain't gonna lie. I do not remember the lyrics, but when that joke came out, it was lit. I mean, it's still lit when it come on. It's still a vibe. So he performs I ain't trying to disrespect him. He performs his hit song. And he passes around this big ass, like, homemade looking bong looking thing. The junk was big as shit. He passing around, giving everybody pulls. You ain't even got to put your lips to the shit. You just like, that junk was big as shit though. It looked sweet. They looked lit in that section, I ain't gonna lie. Then he busts his ass. You know, Bobby, he don't care. But I remember seeing that online. Before the show aired. Bobby busting his ass in the club. I ain't realized the baddies was there with him. And then the ladies go to Club Spades and turn up. And that's how the episode ended. Like I said, I graded it B+, because, I mean, Bobby's just a vibe. Plus, that nigga fine. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, fine chocolate nigga. He's a fine nigga. Anyway, B+ for Bobby Smurda. B+ for Bobby Smurda. Predictions for episodes to come, I can't even remember what I saw. It looked like somebody get jumped next episode. And I think Suki and Sapphire do it. I don't remember. I can't remember anything else that I saw. Oh yeah, it looks like Anna Mac and Biggie gonna get into it, so the two Dominicans gonna get into it. Y'all supposed to be sticking together. That's what I can't wait to do my Real Housewives of Potomac review, because that just made me think of something. But comment below what you thought of this episode, what you would grade this episode, if I was off on anything, if I forgot anything. Comment below and like this video and subscribe to my channel, because I don't only review Baddies, I review other shows as well. Like I said, I got 5 more to do, and I'm geeking to get the Real Housewives of Potomac after I just thought of something. But I will see y'all in the next review. Peace.